Good evening.
Hi.
Welcome. Thank you for joining us. My name's Barry.
And I'm Jay.
And together we are Mitosu Crafts.
Yes, welcome to our channel. We're independent Stampin Up demonstrators based in the UK. So if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, or the Netherlands, you'll be able to purchase current Stampin Up products from our online shop. Use the current host code, which can be found on our website at mitoscrafts.com, to receive a handmade card from us the following month and any extra gift if your order qualifies in the form of tutorial bundles designed by the Stampin' Glam Squad and the Global Creative Project, which is a PDF and video tutorial bundle. We give away the projects we create during our live stream, so you need to subscribe to our channel to pop in a comment and you'll be put into the random draw. So don't forget to hit that like button as well and pop in a comment. What else am I saying?
I don't know, I'm a little bit preoccupied at the moment.
We got Suki on the table, so we're kind of like keeping an eye on her just
if
in
you're
case.
wondering why I'm looking down constantly, it's like lights could go flying in a moment.
But yes, welcome to our channel and our crazy cats. We have 3 cats, which forms the name of Mitosu Crafts.
Yes, so Minnie, Tommy and Suki. I think we're in for a bit of a problem this evening. I fed them early to try and keep them quiet,
And it hasn't worked.
No,
I think it's better if they meow at us.
It is.
But anyway, thank you so much for joining us. We'll say hello to those of you who have joined us and popped in a comment already. You'll be put into the random draw at the end of the live stream. So we have Pat, hello, Connie, Anne, hiya, Betty H, Nola, Marion, Mandy Allen, Nani Mumu, Mandy, our Madam Favor Request Counting Commissioner, thank you so much. Kathy, we also have Sandra, Valerie, who else? Gian, hello. Krista, say hello to our moderator Krista, who'll be looking after the comments and hopefully answering your questions and popping up some links as well to our website. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Wendy, Kat, hello Kat. We also have Lavinia, Inking Hugs, Nani Shasha, love it, thank you. Linda, Maureen, and Louise, and it jumps. We also have Claire, hello, Teresa, and Catherine. Wow, loads of you. Diana, hi Diana. Heather, and Donna, Hermelinda, Seal, and Hannah Ripley. Hi Hannah.
Hi Hannah.
Mary Kay and Jackie. Hello. Wow. Loads of you. Thank you so much.
Yes, good. So thank you all so much for joining us. So we are going to, we're doing anything else first? We discussed, did you go through the tutorial bundles already?
I have, but I think
I was a little bit preoccupied with a cat, wasn't I? Trying to think. That went very quick.
We can do it again later. That's
yes,
fine.
We are going to pick a winner for this card right here, right now. So this was the second card Jay made on Wednesday, with the artfully layered stamp set and the layering dies. I can't remember what the dies. Tropical layering layers dies. That's it. For this one, and this is our TNT bundle which we are using, so check out our website for that one there if you are interested in joining us for our TNT our all-day retreat.
Yes, booking ends on the 30th of January.
Yes, it is.
For UK
so for UK attendees. For worldwide it stays open longer. So head over to our website, Krista, if you can maybe pop a link up to that would be great. So we're going to pick a winner for this one right now.
We are.
So let's go over to that one straight away.
Right, I'll just update. Ooh, 3 more. So fingers crossed, everyone. And the winner is Sue Peckett. Thank you and congratulations.
Congratulations. If you would like to please email us, barryandj@mitosucrafts.com. Please pop today's date, 23rd of January 2022, in the subject line and your full mailing address, please, including the country as well. And we will pop this card in the post to you as soon as possible. All right, so
as soon as possible.
yes, I don't send them out straight away. I cannot wait for a load.
At the end of the month.
At the end of the month. So yeah, I'm good. So everyone who's won in January will get their cards in and will be posted soon. I do one big mass postage. So yes, Sue, that card is yours. If you would like it, please email us. Lovely. So I'm going to pass you over to Jay again this evening. Jay has kindly doing tonight's one, and he's going to be using the lovely offcuts. So if you may have remembered from my Fun Fold Friday. Do you want to just grab my Fun Fold Friday for a moment? Yes. I'll quickly just show that one. On the counter, that's it.
There you go.
So you may have noticed from Friday, this was my Fun Fold Friday card, which I did, which was a double gatefold card, which was actually inspired. It has been changed, but it's actually inspired by Kat, who I think is actually on here today as well, isn't it? Kat. So Kat, I was stalking you a little bit, and I was trawling through your Facebook, and I come across a double gatefold card which you did, and I thought, oh, I like that. Just changed it a little bit, the measurements a little bit. But it was inspired by you, Kat, so thank you very much. So yes, this is my double gatefold card, which I did on Friday. And to create this belly band, I had to use the dies on this paper right here, which left me some offcuts. And I challenged Jay. Jay was quite excited about the offcuts, so I go as he is about offcuts.
I used both of them already.
So I said to him, well, you can create something with those offcuts, and he has. Well, he's going to have to create 2 more offcuts this evening because he's already created 2 cards of them, but he's going to show you what he did now with the offcuts of this DSP. So I'm going to hand you over to Jay then, and he's going to show you what he did. I hope you enjoy. Sit back, relax.
Yes, so I will have to cut another offcut just to have the outer piece, but on the second card I'll show how you can, once you've used up all of your DSP, because this DSP, oh, where's the name? Sunshine and Rainbows Design Series paper is free during celebration 2022 until the 28th of February. So get them free whilst it's available. And it's gonna be I'm loving my white card bases at the moment. It's just easier, I think, to start off with. So I will have, I think this one, no, not that one, this one. So basic thick white. Let's just see my placing. Yeah, that's fine. So, and I've got a layer that's 2 centimeters smaller than the card front, or that is 3/4 of an inch smaller, just as a nice border around. I will do a pull later for I do want a mat for it later, but I will cut this off first. And I think I'll use the big one. Sorry, Tommy's making himself comfortable. So that coordinates with the dies, which is the Brilliant Rainbow dies. And I'll just cut that up. Shall I challenge you to make something else with it?
We're just going to be there blending rainbows, aren't we?
I wasn't even watching you. I don't know how you did it, but anyway, I'll cut it. Cut it. I know. Cut it up. Now there is a bit of fussy cutting involved. I'm sorry. So you get instant color rainbow for if you wanna case Barry's card, fanciful funfold even card, and I use the offcut on here. So I will just cut that up because when he gave it to me, it was only a tiny bit of the outline and on the inside as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna cut that up with snips. Actually case Barry's double gatefold as well, Barry's case, for the Inspire and Create with Stampin' Up Insta Hop. No, Blog Hop, I think it is. So I'm just gonna cut into
Can we
it.
show that later on?
And no, because that's going live on Tuesday.
Okay, so we can show it on Wednesday.
We can show it on Wednesday. So when Barry actually cut it a lot better than what I have just now. Because the idea is to have the colors of the rainbow where the cuts are. So I'm just gonna cut that into. So I wanted to keep that in, so I'm just gonna follow the arc on there if I can. It's a bit flimsy. It would have been easier if I cut it in one go, but oh well. So yeah, so just follow the arc around and you'll have your outline of rainbow. So it is a very thin rainbow, but I quite like it. And another way to use up your tiny bit of DSP if you have DSP. But yes, so I guess you can make it into Valentine's card. Mandy, sorry, we don't give each other Valentine's cards, so we tend to not do anything.
No, we're not heart people, are we? We don't.
We're not heart people. Right, that is done. Oh, is that correct? Bear with. Okay. And you can use the bottom as well. Again, it is quite flimsy to cut around in. So I'm just gonna, for this demonstration, I'm just gonna cut it out. So it's just easier. So that one's done. I'm also gonna share on this layer. I'm gonna emboss it with clouds. So you do have the basic pattern decorative mask. I believe it's still available. Maybe Krista and Barry can double check. It's well used. You can use your shimmery, the basic pattern decorative mask, and maybe put up a link. You can use your shimmery embossing paste to it, but I'm just gonna emboss it, use it as an embossing thing. So lay that on, just place it anywhere. Now I believe it is that
Basic patterns are still available.
basic pattern are okay. That's good.
No, actually, sorry, say that again.
With the clouds.
No, they're not available.
Is it not? It's up there. Oh,
Yeah.
Where's the clouds? I don't know where the clouds are from then. Maybe it's not, but I'm sure you can find a cloud somewhere. Oh, that's a great tip. Thank you, Diana. Diana says she finds that the adhesive sheets on the back before die cutting gives the flimsy pieces some stability. Such a good way to use the offcut. Thank you. But yes, great tip. We do have the adhesive sheets. We always forget to use them. I don't know where this is from then, because we had it in the basic 1, 2, 3.
Basic should only have
Basic
4
pattern. Yeah.
Should have trees.
Where's this from, everyone? But that's how you emboss with your stencils. Or there's a new punch, a cloud punch in the mini. Also, you have clouds, stitch clouds from Give It a Whirl. Also, you have clouds on here. So there's 4 different clouds that you can just die cut and adhere on. But I thought, I was trying to be clever and use something quite quickly to cover the entire piece. So that is done. So white on white. So it's literally just gonna be that. So for the pole, Barry, I do have something. What mat should I have? I did think something light or like subtle. So pool party, I will show you in a minute. So pool party underneath, or mint, no, not mint bar, soft sea foam, which is here.
Yeah, 2 choices.
Yeah, just 2. So that's your choices. So have a in yeah, what am I saying? Vote on your favorite. So whilst you're voting, I do want to use again the outer, the border, or this one, as more texture, and also tell me. I've used a different sentiment from a different set, but I will let you know in a second. So I just want a bit of that. Put back all my plates in. So 1, 2, 3, and then the die cut. So remember last time, if you want to cut it off, cut off the edge, make sure you put the straight edge on the edge of your card, because otherwise it'll stay like so. Obviously my paper is a lot longer, so I will need to cut it off anyway, but that's fine. And I will be cutting it down even more. Floor, there we go. Oh yeah, how odd. Can I just push you? Oh me, there you go. So I'm gonna be using that and cutting into it. So we have that. So I'm gonna cut mini rainbows, but just white rainbows. So follow the curve. And then I'm gonna want to cut that even smaller. So you have mini ones, and of course the second one is kind of like cut into. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna only use 2 arcs. So that one, so a lot of small pieces, again a little bit, maybe a little bit too intricate for some, but please don't curse me. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, for this one I'm just gonna do odd numbers. So, but you get the idea. So I'll only do as much as I can in one strip. Yeah, 1. And then 1, 2, one more there. Again, maybe adhesive sheet, but it's so tiny. I think it's just easier to add mini dots of multi-purpose liquid glue at the back, because it's so small. When you're trying to take off the adhesive sheets on this one, because it's small pieces, it'll be harder to, I think. Anyway, 1 2 3 4 1 2 3, I think 7 is fine. I did 9 in my original, but that's fine. You can close out the thing, please. Pole?
Where's the pole?
Yeah, what's the...
What's the what?
Trimmer. Quick!
Cheeky.
Well, I was using it. So what won? Oh, pool party! Surprise. So I will cut into pool party.
Hannah's just said it's from the pattern part. I think pattern party decorative masks.
Oh, thank you, Hannah.
I just searched for it. So yeah, pattern party must have just retired in the mini catalogue.
I said 2 1 1 2 3 16. So it was, I should really just, there you go. So 12.6, add 3 millimeter, 1 2 3, or an 1/8 of an inch, and then this should be 8.5. I think it warped it slightly. Yeah, 8.6. Did I just say 8.6? Yeah, 8.6. So 8.9, 6, 7, 8, 9. It should have been 8.5, but I think embossing it just warped it slightly. But that's just got a tiny bit, he says. Yeah, that's fine. So that's done, and I'll show you my original. I did think, oh, I'll do embossing, shimmery, but I wasn't too sure how the small pieces will actually stick to it. I could have just embedded it in, I guess. Here we go. And then that's just gonna get plunk on. Slightly wonky, but that's fine. Oh, I didn't double burnish my card base. I was getting at Barry's card.
Oh no, I did it today and it still falls flat.
Huh?
I did it. I double burnished today as well on my prototypes.
What, for TNT?
Yeah, it still opens up.
Yeah, Barry designed the TNT cards today. So that's gonna go like that. If you want, you can also cut down on one side.
That's why Jay's doing tonight's video, because I crafted myself out.
Yes, you did. You can keep it intact, but I just wanted it to flow out. And if that's got the, I'm just gonna cut smaller. You could always touch it up with Stampin' Blends as well if you don't like that it's just hardly got anything on that side, but that's fine. I'm gonna keep it like that. I've got enough cut of white somewhere. Yeah, 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 I'll do that. And there is loads of different sentiment on here. The thank you actually fits in one of the clouds, but I'm sure you got loads of different sentiments, other stamps. So I'm gonna actually use best wishes from Artistically Inked, and I'm gonna use, because it's red rubber, it's just nicer to stamp in. Stays on. create my own cloud with a bit of fussy cutting. Before that dries, I'm just gonna wipe that off so I don't have to properly clean it. Lazy. Oh, it's clean, see? Stamp and scrub. So I'm just gonna create my own cloud, fussy cutting it around the sentiment.
Sarah Ryan's asking, she asked what are masks. It might be easier for you to show what the masks are again. I think because we're talking about masks, and I think she's getting a bit confused with what actually they are.
Yeah.
Can you just show them when you get a second? Thank you.
Okay, my cloud set's slightly wonky. That's fine. I think I only did, in my original, I did a smaller one on top. I was listening to Barry, so I was kind of like, oh, so you have kind of like a funky cloud there, which is fine. So what do you mean mask? What I used?
Yes, right. Sarah Ryan's asked, can I ask what are masks?
So it's stencils, decorative
stencils,
mask.
yeah.
It's classed by Stampin' Up as a mask instead of a stencil, but it's a stencil. Okay, and or you could make your own, because you can just die cut a load of the clouds from here, and then in a piece of, I guess, window sheet if you want, or you can just use cardstock, one off use or a couple of uses, and then do your shimmery embossing paste.
Make your own stencil with some window sheets or a thin bit of paper. That would work.
Yeah. So this one, just add tiny dots of glue. Just in the main body, and I'm just gonna stick that down centrally. If that doesn't work, get a block, maybe a smaller one. No, a big one is better. There we go. Just so it goes in. And just in case if you have like inky fingers, you can just make sure that it doesn't, you don't smudge it all over your project. So that's gonna go onto there. I'm just gonna add a dimensional on that. One should be enough. So that's gonna go there, and I'm just gonna add these wherever, or where I think they would go. I'll just follow my design. One. Ooh, blobby. Two. How many big ones have I got? 4, and then 3 of the small one. So this one is nearly done. If you have added a comment, you'll be put into the random draw at the end. Let's hide one. There we go. There. Maybe lower. And then one on top.
I'm going to do a poll.
I was gonna do Grassy Grove, but then Barry really liked the card that I made, so he was like, "Oh, do that one." So I will do a Grassy Grove card at some point. I'm hoping that it'll be my card for next Sunday, maybe, if Barry's not doing it, because the global Stampin' video hop is on next Friday, and I wanted to use Grassy Grove.
I've just put a poll up there because we're on the topic of the conversation, Jay. So
Of what?
did you not see it there?
No, because
Who would like to see Krista, our moderator, start doing YouTube videos?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Because Pat, the Bling Bling Crafter, asked if Krista did videos, and so we're going to put it out there now and see how many people would like it.
Yes, please subscribe to Krista's channel. So then, I don't know if that's what she was wanting to get up first. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She keeps making excuses.
6. Okay, that one there. Okay, one more, and then just finish up. And then the next card is actually I'm gonna be creating something else with this border die as well. Finally, oh no, see, sticky fingers. But you know, if you don't have the rubber, you can sometimes you can use your sticky to take off stickiness from multi-purpose liquid glue as well. There you go. And finally, where's my thing? I'm just going to use Pearl Basic just to keep the interest to the thing. Oh, I haven't even stuck that down, have I? Get moving. There we go. There we go, and then a couple of one, 2, 3. So that is the first card. It's quite simple looking, a lot of intricate elements on there. I'll show you my original one. It's slightly different. It hasn't got the matte. I also, with the layer, I folded it inwards underneath, so it created a slight height to it, which I quite like. Previous cards was done with, I think, artistically inked video of that as well. So you alright?
Yeah, Maureen Salby saying, what, no ribbon, Jay?
No. Right. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that. You can see his first one, Barry's offcut actually had better colors on the die cut. Mine's kind of like ziggy-zaggy, or it's fine, it's a rainbow, isn't it? And I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one is the smallest one that I cut off, but it was so flimsy that I thought, well, if you cut that top bit off, it's just easier. It does result in a larger rainbow. So I hope you like that idea. So my next card will be, again, white on white with a bit of DSP. This one will have a ribbon. And the DSP I'm gonna use is this tiny one, but I'll probably be better off using a proper one because I was being stingy in my original card. So now I've got normal size card base, whatever you used to. I'm gonna start off with the same, I'm gonna do it that way, width as your card, just because we're gonna die cut into this one. But before we do that, I'll tell you the height of it. 2 7/8 of an inch or that is 7.3 centimeters. I will stamp my sentiment first, which again we've already shared, to extend the arch. Cut here, and I'm just gonna do sending a rainbow because it fits. So that one, just make sure it's nice and down, stuck down, and I'm just gonna use Memento this time. You can use stays on, just make sure you clean your stamp properly. So I'm gonna stamp that towards the bottom right. And then that will kind of guide my die cutting. What's the time? 38. We're on track. Plenty of time. So that's done.
Don't forget to get your names in if you would like to win that first card. If you haven't put a comment in yet already, just say hi, where you're from, that's all we need, and then we're enter you in.
So that one is done. Where's my die? Vicky, I should really use your...
Yes, you should. It's right by the side of you as well.
I know. But I'm looking for the other die. Did I put it back? No, I didn't. Where did I put it? Sorry.
You need to use it. What die are you looking for?
I just had it.
What die is it?
The border die. Where's my plate? Oh, it's probably in my cutting plate. Yeah, it is. There we go. Right. There's a bit of kind of like, not really measuring, but eyeballing on this card. So I've got all of my plates in, I've got my there. So on here, the 2 7/8, I'm gonna have this along there, but as you can see, each side, it doesn't kind of like fit within the. You probably be better off to get a height that's the same width, so you know that it's gonna fit. But I didn't think of that beforehand, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. So I'm using the edge of the card to make sure that it's kind of like within the same measurement. Let's just double check. You could also use your paper trimmer actually to do this and make sure that it's straight.
Tape.
Huh?
Do you want some tape?
No, I've got some. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Whatever.
So if you just do, if you know that your top edge is straight, you can just butt up against there and then place that using the die. It was inside, there we go. And then kind of like eyeball it. That is straight. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. Just make sure it's straight. But that's how I did it. And I'm gonna die cut that. Push out everything. put something on your seat. Never mind. So I'm gonna have it that way. Hopefully it didn't move, but too late now if it did. But hopefully you get the idea. I'll take this down so I can explain properly. So because that one keeps it in place, so you have a nice border. But what if you do another one on the other side? I'm just taking out the die cuts. So with this one, just flip it round, and then you can use the arcs as your guide. Hopefully it's straight. I think it's straight. And then stick that down. And then die cut. Now when I did this, originally I cut the layer to size, and it made my layer slightly smaller than I wanted it to be. So if you start off with longer piece, you could always cut it down, because otherwise you'll have a smaller piece. So like so. So you have two pieces. Now you can keep it out like that, but I'm actually going to interlock it inside like so. So I'm going to do that now. So the outer bit on the right hand side, I'm just going to interlock on the second bit underneath. So I'm going to add small dots of glue. Just on the tip. It's everyone saying.
Just loving the cards. It's just general chit chat at the moment. We're
Cool.
mainly talking about Krista getting her lives up.
So again, you can use your trimmer. I didn't do this, but I thought I'd show you. So underneath you have the ledge. You can make sure that it's stuck down. So interlocking it. And then just press it down. So you know that bottom edge is straight. And you have kind of like a window piece, I guess. So now you can cut it down to size with the trimmer. I don't know why I took it down. So depending on how far out you want it, or you can have it even like that, but I'm just gonna cut it down probably to 1.5. I'm just gonna have a tiny bit on there. We'll start off with, that's quite far out. Sorry, I'm just making sure that the edge, so you can, if you want a mat underneath, you can kind of like know how big your mat should be. So if I keep it to 11, sorry, I'm dilly-dallying. I'm gonna do 10.8 or 4.25. It's just easier because they both match together. So that gives me a tiny bit under there. So where's our card? So now we have that as well. And the idea for this one was actually to put it underneath, and it is harder to place it as a strip. So what you could then do is actually have the mat instead with the DSP. So if I get my DSP now, and I want it that way. I want it. So what did we say? It was 11? No. 10.8 by 7.3.
I was loving this idea, Jay. Fian's just said, Jay, you're brilliant.
Oh, thank you.
Man, he says, what a cool idea, Jay. Love, love, love it.
So you can either have it straight edge, straight to straight, or with a bit of border. Now I prefer it without the actual DSP hanging out, because you can just see the inside there. Or if you don't want to waste your DSP, you could always get another basic white underneath, just as a guide. Do I have any? So let's do that, because oops, sorry for the wobbly. I don't want to use a hard DSP.
Use it. We've got it. Use it.
Okay, I will use it then.
Because otherwise it'll only get...
True, it'll only be...
just get put in the cupboard and not get used at all.
Okay, I got told. So 10 point, I'm gonna keep it as 10 point... Oh man, I want it... I don't want it straight. I want it that way. Right, 10.8 or 4 1/4 by... If I cut it this way first, 7.3, 10.8. Oh, did it?
Yeah.
I wonder why. So we have that. Where's my card? Don't even know. So that is done. For if you don't have the offcut. Oh man, I can't get it. Of this one, you can use your die as well. I have it here, and color it in with your Stampin' blends. So I'm gonna do that now. And I was actually playing around with this idea with black card as well, but I thought I'll just do white white for now before I change. So that's just gonna go on there. I should really make the most of that paper, sorry. There we go. So dies aren't only for, well, it's specifically for die cutting really, so cutting your dies, but you can use it to trace around as well. So if you want to, with this DSP I was kind of like cutting it blindly, so with this one you can just trace around your die and then you can cut into it. So again, I'm just gonna use that outer one. I'm gonna keep this one. Do I want you big? 1 2 3 4. Okay, I'll see how flimsy that is. So I'm gonna cut into there. I probably want it smaller. My original, I'll show you the big one. 1 2 3 4. I think it's better. Sorry, I talk to myself. 1 2 3 4. Okay, I think it's better if we just keep to the outer one. You can see my tracing wasn't that great, but oh well. That's where it took me. But it doesn't matter that if you can like go over your pencil mark, because you could we're gonna color it with Stampin' blends. Oops, that's a bit wonky. And then to keep it easier, I'm just gonna cut that inside bit. Okay, so we're gonna mimic the original. So we have Magenta Madness. 1, 2, 3, 4. Magenta Madness. That one I believe is Bumblebee. We don't. There's no Bumblebee, right? I've got Daffodil Delight dark. This one is light. Granny Apple Green and Bermuda Bay. Oh no, I didn't take my Bermuda Bay.
Have you just got again?
No, and Bermuda Bay light. No, the shaded spruce, quick! Barry's not in. No, I do have it. It's somewhere in my pot. See, I didn't need to be sneaky and run off of my chair. I did have it in my pot. So we're just gonna quickly color that in. And I really like the Magenta Madness is like neon color for me, especially like in black. That would look amazing. That's why I was playing with it with black, but I didn't actually finish my card. So I'm just gonna do that. What did we say? Daffodil Delight. I think ours is on the way out, so I'm gonna use the bullet tip. Now, if you're fussy, which I can be, you could also, especially if you're gonna be doing it on black card, you don't want the white showing, so you can just make sure that you use your blends as well to color the sides. But because this is going to be on white, it doesn't matter too much. But just as a tip for you, light Granny Apple Green, go in, there we go. It's faster to use the brush nib. Just be careful at the end that you're just using the tip. So it kind of like, it's the same width as your arcs. And then light Bermuda Bay. I think that's still okay. Nope. It's a bit far away. There you go. And that is done. I'll show you my black piece. So this one, if it's gonna be on black card, I colored the edge black. Do we have black paper? So you can't see it on there. Well, you can see it, but it kind of like hides. And this one I actually cut into the tiny bit, and it was a bit too fussy. So now we have that. That's gonna go there. It's got marks everywhere. And we're actually gonna have the white frayed ribbon as well. So white frayed ribbon. I'm just gonna cut this in.
We've just created a new business for us, Jay.
What?
Mail order fussy cutting service. Send your fussy cuts to us. Jay will send it to it and then send it back.
Krista, how was your fussy cutting? I saw your you posted something on your group. You were fussy cutting the flowers from Friendly Hello, weren't you? Right. So I actually just want.
Hi Judy.
Hi Judy.
Long time no see.
We either need to clean the snips or get one just for ribbon, because so I've just cut into it. I'm just gonna fray the end. It looks like rug or something. And of course, if you really want to make tassel with that, which I actually did somewhere. Oh, why are you not coming off? Yeah. Let's see if it's in here. Oh no, it's in my did I save it? Oh, it's gone. I created an actual tassel with that, but I'm gonna bin that.
Sue Mitchell has just asked, how do we clean our snips?
We don't. You can use. I think some people use alcohol just to get rid of the sticky residue of like multi-purpose liquid glue. Well, I can't remember what else. One of our teamie, Alison, did how to clean your supplies, didn't she? But I can't remember what she meant, what she said. But has anyone else got a tip for us and for Sue? How do you clean your supplies?
Mandy has just said she uses Gogon, which I've never. Oh, Gugon, she says, not Gogon. It was Gogon, but she's corrected it as Gugon. Never heard of that one before. It's not something we get here in the UK, I don't think.
So you can either have it coming out there, like so. So I'm just gonna stick this down first onto the DS. Shall I? No. Huh? Time check 8 o'clock. Yeah, nearly done. So that means probably another 10 minutes, right? Right, I'm just gonna add this on. And I'm gonna cut into this because I just want the edges. Is it Tommy? Or is that Suki? And do I want more? Right. It's not enough. I think so. So I'm just gonna take this off, and then I'm just trying to think how because this was an afterthought in my original, so it was really flimsy how I did it, so I might add it on before I put this on. And I use glue dot, which is here. So I'm just gonna add glue that on actually the DSP, which is a lot better. I can probably just put that like that, right? Let's see. Yeah, that works better, isn't it? Than me picking it off and then try to put it back on. So just in the corner, and then stick this down. You can put as much out or as little, or you can have it that way, and so you know how far, so you can see a bit of the ribbon, not just the fraying bit on there. Slightly wonky, but oh well. That is now done, and this is gonna stick down on top. This is why I don't like not using. Are you straight? There you go, and that is just gonna get added on there, and then we'll finish up with, yeah, I don't know where my original is. Maybe it's underneath. Oh yes. No, that's, oh well. So you can place it so it's kind of like have an even border on the side. My original was a bit more to the left because I added the ribbon. Is that center? It is now. And then finally this one again.
How do you say ribbon, Jay?
Ribbon? What?
No, it just says, I love the way Jay says ribbon.
How do I say it? It's not as bad as my lettuce. Or salad. Let. You're mean, Barry. He makes fun of my accent. How rude. No, kidding. Well, there you go.
You make fun of these, yeah?
Yes, I do. I didn't enjoy it when I was at school. Horrible children. I'm kidding. It's fine. And what shall I use for? Shall I just use thingies? Right, finish up with some more pearls if I can get to it. I just really pushed it aside. It's like underneath. Tidy up, tidy up. And because it's already on dimensional, I'm just gonna put it on the side here. My two. Let's do a hiding one. Neon rainbow hiding pearls. There you go. I was trying Crouching Tiger. Or not so hiding pearls. There we go. Let's do two. And that is the second card. Yay! I hope you enjoy that, and if you want to win for that card, do come back and add in a comment on the actual video, not on the live chat. So Bar's gonna come over. I'll see if I can find my original card to show you, but it's pretty much the same. I did use rhinestone instead, and I put it on the rainbow. So that's that one. Bar's just
but nowhere to sit, as usual.
Yeah, I don't know where. Oh, there we go.
So, didn't he do well? I love it.
So that one was the offcut again. I snipped into the small bit arc and cut out the big one. And yes, I like that rhinestone on there actually. So yes, I hope you like that one, and that one's the original of that, and this one is on there. So whilst Barry is doing...
Good, so we're just getting all of your names in ready, and we're going to pick a winner to win the first card. So that card right there we will be picking a winner for in a second. So I'm just checking any last minute names.
Cool.
It's good. Yes, Cappy, I agree with you. Jay's brain works in weird and mysterious ways. Yeah, it amazes me as well.
Oh, thank you. I was looking for
It also annoys me, but...
Oh, yeah. I case Barry's double gatefold, I said already, and he was,
yeah, and
he got annoyed with
I
me.
do. It's just so much better. So
It's not. Honestly.
what have you lost?
My this, because I wanted to show it in black. So that one, if you had a black card, I just have one. There. I really like how it pops on black, so I wanted to do that on black, and I wanted to show earlier. So you can just have a black on black and just a neon rainbow. I think that looks really nice.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's lovely.
that's what I wanted to show. Took so long.
So good. So
we are gonna go.
we
over.
are gonna go.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me just change that. And that's, there we go. Did I put anyone's names in? No, I was good tonight. I didn't actually duplicate anyone's names up. So good. So the winner of the first card is going to be, good luck everyone.
Good luck everyone.
Who is it?
Connie,
Oh,
congratulations.
well done, Connie.
Whoop, whoop.
That card is working its way to you, and apologies to the people both sides of that one there. Who is it?
Pat and
Anne. So sorry, but Connie, that card there is coming to you.
Yes.
So details there are on the screen. Please do message us. Once again, just for formalities, please. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done, Connie.
Congratulations.
So I hope you enjoyed those videos, both the tutorials tonight, cards. I hope that's inspired you to have a go and have a play with this rainbow set as well.
Yes.
And use those offcuts. I think it's just great how you've used those offcuts. I think it's just a nice little,
Thank you. Yeah.
So interesting, so different.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that idea for ages, ever since we got the dies, but I haven't had a chance to. So, thank you for the inspiration, Barry, from last time.
Yes. So I just now need to do something with the other rainbows now. maybe I'll incorporate that into. Oh, I've got an idea already from a Fun Fold Friday.
Ooh, have you?
Cool. I can use them maybe from a Fun Fold Friday.
Yes, I saw recently as well. I remember I was talking about smiley face with the rainbows. Alana Wharf actually made a card with a smiley face using the rainbows. So check her Insta out.
Good. Lovely. All right, so I think we're going to say goodnight then. Yes,
yes,
we're done. Lovely. All right, thank you all for joining us. Thank you very much. And do be sure to get your comments in. Minnie's just popped in to say hello. We've got Minnie tonight. Hey. So, yeah, so do come back and pop a comment in underneath the video, and we will pick a winner for Jay's second card live on Wednesday.
Cool.
Have a good night, everyone. A
Thanks
good day.
again.
Take care, and we will see you again very soon. Bye-bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.